Hey, so one thing I don't like about Trump supporters or Republicans or conservatives is that, and don't get me wrong, I voted for Trump in 2020, what is it, 2024? 2024, yeah, I voted for Trump in 2024. And I'm not the type to worship a man. I've never worshipped a man. I've never looked up to a man like I want to meet this man and this man is going to change my life. I'm not that type of man. I'm a real man. So I don't look at celebrities like they're gods, like they're special. I just look at celebrities like they got lucky and they made it. That's how I look at celebrities. I don't think they have any special talent. I don't think they're better than me in any sort of way. I just think that they have their own gifts and they got lucky with that gifts, and that gifts brought them success. So I'm not jealous. I'm not mad. I look at them and be like, wow, they could actually do that. That's great. But I'm not worshiping them. If I see a celebrity, I've never asked a celebrity for a photo. I've never asked a human being for a photo. I don't worship human beings like that. But some people do. Some people chase down celebrities and ask them for a photo, picture, autograph. I'm not that type of man. To me, to me, I'm a little prideful, a little bit. Like I look at myself like I'm him, so I don't need to look at another celebrity or another human being for their validation. That is not me. That's not the type of human being I am. Maybe that's just the way I was raised, or it's just the way I am. But I've never looked at a celebrity like they're gods on earth. So me seeing people with a Trump flag is just, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. I don't understand why people do that. And I understand if you have an American flag because America is a great country. So I understand people have a flag for the United States of America. But to have a flag for a human being, I don't understand that one though. I do not understand that point of human worship. And Trump is a decent guy. I don't know this man. What I know is that he was the best option in 2024, so I picked him. If there was another option, I would have picked the other option, but he was the best option, so I picked him. Okay, so I'm a conservative, and some things that he says, some things that he says he's gonna do is conservative, so I picked the conservative option. Everything that the other lady said wasn't really conservative. Like there wasn't even one thing that she said that was conservative, so I didn't vote for her. So I think people need to stop that, to stop worshiping human beings, because God looks at that and God is upset. God is going to be upset at you because God says he's a jealous God. So if you're putting a human being above God, then I don't understand how your spiritual life could be, strengthened, because all these people that are having the Trump flags and waving them and having them on their cars, planted at their house, whatever, those people don't even go to church on a regular basis. They're late to church. They're not early to church. They don't participate in the church. They don't promote God like that. They don't put God on their bumper sticker. They don't have a Jesus flag. They don't have a Christian flag. They don't have anything that is showing that they're trying to worship God or show God or promote God. But these people are promoting Donald Trump. And to me, it's very suspect. I question your walk of faith if you're pedalized, I can't say that word, pedalizing a human being above God. Because from what I'm seeing, it looks like these people care more about Trump than they care about God, especially the ones that are claiming that they're Christians. Because if you're a Christian, you know that you shouldn't you shouldn't worship any human being, because you're all the same in the eyes of God. We're all going to be sent to one place, either heaven or hell. And if Trump doesn't repent, he's going to be sent to hell. So I don't see him as like this great human being that people see him as. I see him as I don't know him personally, okay? So I see him as what he is. He's a man just like us. He's flawed. He makes his mistakes, and he's just like us, okay? And to be honest, like he's chilled out a lot. So I don't know if if he's now saved or whatever, but he's chilled out. He doesn't say foolish things as regularly as he used to once in 2016 and all that type of stuff. Because to me, if I was Trump, I wouldn't say nothing to give the other side any ammo, because you can't make up anything if I don't say it. But if you do say it, they could add some things to it and make you look even worse. So the things that he said in the past, he should never said it. And he's like 40, 50 years older than me, and I would have never said those things. So I don't know why he said those things. I don't know if it's immaturity or what, but it is what it is. He said it, and it's time to move on, right? So what I want to say is that put God first and not a human being. Yes, it's good to respect your president, pray for them, but do not put them on a pedestal, because God dislikes anything that you put as an idol. And God says that he will cleanse you of every idol. So if you can't let this idol go, then it's going to be hard for you. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be hard for you to even pray and talk to God, because you don't look at God as special. To me, I don't think these people look to God as special. Like, I think these people are just mentioning God's name just to look cool, because now God is trendy, and like, because there's some Christians in the Republican Party, now it's like, if you don't say God's name, you're not really Republican. And to me, I'm Christian before any of that. So this is the hierarchy. I'm Christian, and then, right, I'm conservative. That's the hierarchy for me. Christian, conservative. If I had a wife, if I was married, if I had kids, it'll be Christian, husband. Husband is the same thing as father if you have kids. So Christian, husband, and then conservative. If there's something else I need to put before conservative, then I'll put something else, but that's the order for me. I put God first in everything. You know, I'm still a human being. I still have flaws. As a human being, I don't think you could love God 100%. I just don't think it's possible as a human being. I don't think so. The Bible does says that you have to love God with everything that you have. And everything that you have is not going to be 100%. I'm going to tell you that. Because the pastor should be praying 11, 12 hours a day. And most pastors don't even pray 30 minutes. So, like, it's just not possible. It's not feasible for a human being to put God in every single thing that you do. That's the goal, but I don't think we can achieve that as human beings. It's just our flaw. It's just it's just the human. It's just the flesh in us. Our spirit wants to put God in everything, but yeah, you can't put God in everything. Like the Bible says that when you get married and you have kids and all that, and you have a wife and all that, you will be distracted. That's why Paul was like, "Hey, if you can't find a wife, it's all right, man. Do the will of God. That is way better than being married. But if you find a wife and you guys could make it work, do that, because that's fruitful as well." So, like every time I try to make a video, my voice goes, or it's just, I don't know if it's nerves or it's just camera shy or what, but it's just one of my things. It's like, I don't know if it's just the devil trying to make me not speak on things, but I don't know what it is. Because every time I try to speak, because I don't speak a lot, so I'm guessing it's probably when I speak a little bit, I strain my voice, because I don't really speak a lot. Like, I could go like 8-10 hours and not speak to a single soul. It's just the way I am, unfortunately. I guess it's fortunately and unfortunately as well, because you not being sociable is going to affect your life in the long run. You get me? It's going to affect you. You're not being sociable as a human being. You're meant to be social. Like, we're meant to be liked by other people. We want to be liked by others. So it's just part of being human. So, like, I've been trying to work on being social, being open, talking to people that I don't know. Because I'm shy. It's just the way I am. I don't know why I'm shy like that, but it's just, I'm shy. I don't know if I got it from my parents or what, but my parents don't really talk too much as well, especially like to other people. So I guess it's just a family thing or whatever. But like, I'm to myself. I'm an introvert, if that makes sense. I'm an introvert. But the thing about it is that if someone strikes a conversation with me, we could talk for hours. Like, if they're willing to talk to me for hours, I would talk to them for like an hour or two. That's just the way I am. But I'm not gonna come up to you and then strike up a conversation and talk to you for hours. You have to, you like, someone else has to, like, someone else has to start that conversation or wants to keep that conversation going. That's just the way I am. If you talk to me, I'm gonna talk to you. It's just the way I am. It's just the way I am. And yes, I do want to change it because I feel like if you're more social, your life is definitely way better because you build up these connections that could improve your life, especially job connections and just friendships. Friendship is very beneficial, especially if you're a Christian man. You could build a Christian male, relationship, and that could be very beneficial in your Christian walk of life because having someone you could go and talk to that's not your parents is very beneficial as well. So like having a Christian friendship, like with males or women, I feel like is very necessary. And I've been asking God that, he puts me around people that share the same faith as me and are not faking the walk or not faking the funk to get along, to go along. So I've been praying for that. And I think I'm gonna need to put some effort in as well. Like, I gotta go, when I go to church, I have to speak to people at the church and build connections and friendships and all that. It's very hard as an introvert, man, to like, it's very hard to start friendships and to build friendships, especially if you're not a talker. It's very hard. It's very hard. And especially like an extrovert doesn't want to really an extrovert doesn't really want to talk to an introvert. Like, a people person doesn't really want to talk to someone that's not social. It's like they're doing all the work basically, right? So I understand that, but man, I feel like, hey, I'm a decent guy. I'm a decent guy. So hey, I'm loyal. I'm very loyal. I'm gonna tell you the truth, even if it hurts. And it's just like, I haven't been able to build any solid relationships with like men or women. I feel like if you build that relationship with a friend, man, is I think human beings need friendship. At least one or two people in your life that you could count on and rely on. That is not God, So I'm just I'm just praying that God blesses me with that, because to have genuine friendships or friends is hard. I don't use that word lightly. I don't use the friendship word lightly. Like, if you don't call me, if you're not checking on me, you're not really my friend. You could be like an associate or a colleague, but not really a friend. I feel like a friend checks on you and like wants to know how you're doing and all that type of stuff. Is reliable, and I've not been able to find someone like that. Someone that's reliable. Maybe it's because I'm not. Maybe it's because I haven't showed that I'm reliable. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, but it's hard. It's hard to do it, man. So, and I feel like as you get older, it becomes a little bit harder too to do it. It becomes a little bit harder because now people already have their groups, and now you got to join their group, and yeah, it's a lot of work, man. But man, I'm gonna work on it, man. I'm gonna work on it. And I feel like it's not a curse to be an introvert. It's just it's gonna take a little bit of hard work to get yourself out there, because you need to get yourself out there. You just need to, even if it's with one person, you build that friendship with one person, and you keep on building, you're there for that person, man, that relationship will definitely be beneficial to you in the long term. Because we all need friendships, man. We all need friends. And the Bible says that God sticks closer to you than your brother or friend. So if everything else fails, God is going to be there for you. And you could talk to him and, share whatever you got to share with him. So God sticks closer than a brother. That's what I can say to you. If you're there, if you're a person that is not really, haven't found that type of friendship yet, man, trust God. Trust God. Be obedient, and don't stress out on that. Because maybe it's God doesn't want you to be around people yet, or build a type of relationship yet. So just take your time with it. Take your time, be patient. That's all I could say.